All right, let's go with the points of performance for a push-up. I refer to one of the corners for our video. Okay. Now, when it comes to the push-up, there's a couple things you want to make sure you have. You want to make sure that your arms are first about shoulder width apart. If they're too wide or too narrow, it puts your shoulders in an awkward position, so you won't be able to do push-ups as efficiently. All right, next thing, try to have those feet together before starting your push-up. It's going to help keep your core engaged, which allows you to turn this exercise into a whole body exercise. All right. However, if that's still tough, feel free to spread those feet a little bit wider. It allows you to push less of your body weight by doing so. All right. Next, keep that core nice and tight. All right. You want to make sure you have a rigid core. It's going to help you from doing the worm in those push-ups. Now, once we have all of those pieces together, now we can start our descent. All right. As we come down into the bottom of our push-up, make sure that your chest and your thighs are the only thing hitting the floor. All right, we don't want our knees resting on the floor. We don't want our stomach resting. It's not a rest position. All right, only our chest and our thighs are hitting the floor. Now, as we push up out of that bottom position, make sure your elbows are in close to your body. All right, having those elbows flare out is a common mistake, and it puts those shoulders in a really awkward position, and you're not able to use your back muscles, your tricep muscles, as effectively as if you were to keep those elbows in. Right? Now, at the top of my push-up position, make sure those elbows are locked out. You're still keeping your core tight, and you rinse and repeat for as many reps as you can. All right. You're probably thinking to yourself, hey, Mr. Reddick, what if I can't do a push-up? Well, first off, you're wrong. You can't do a push-up. Second, I'm gonna show you some different ways of how to go about doing the push-up. First way, find a bench or a chair or some place that's elevated that you can place your hands on. It'll make it a lot easier for you to press your body weight. So, I have a bench right here. I place my hands on the bench, and I follow those same points of performance that I mentioned earlier. Keeping my arms locked out, my core tight, and my feet together. And from here, bring my chest down to the bench or the chair, press back up. All right, your bench or chair or object may be a little different than mine, but just find something that you can place your hands on that's elevated and try to bring your chest to that object. Another scale that we have is, if you're really close to the push-up, what you can do to make it easier, to widen your feet. It's going to make it easier for you to press your body weight down and up. Right? You don't engage as much of your core spreading your feet out, but it'll help you go through that whole entire movement. And the last thing I recommend is the push-up, but on your knees. Now, push-ups on your knees help you develop that range of motion of going all the way down and all the way up with your arms. However, it does take away from that whole body engagement that you get. So you're not able to utilize your core or your feet into that push-up as much as you think you would. So I would start with the bench or the chair. Then I would try spreading your feet out a little bit for the push-up. And if none of those work, then start on those knees. But keep in mind, big thing to keep in mind, I like to tell everyone, it doesn't get easier, you just suck less at it. What does that mean? I would rather have you do one of these, one of those, than to do 20 of these things. All right? So keep that in mind when you're trying to decide how you want to record your videos and how you want to go about the push-up. Now that we have an understanding of what a push-up is supposed to be and some scaling options for the push-up, I'm going to walk you guys through a quick warm-up to help activate your upper back for this exercise. All right? So, start off in a push-up position, plank position. Okay. First movement I want you to try are called scap push-ups. Now, I'm pushing the ground with my arms, right? And all I'm going to do now, squeeze my shoulders together and push them apart. Squeeze my shoulders together, push them apart. All right, so I want to try to squeeze my upper back like there's a dollar bill between my shoulder blades and then push it apart. All right, so 10 of those. After you're done with those 10 scap push-ups, you're going to give me 10 plank to push-ups. Now, drop down to your forearms, right, left, and then you come up, right, left. All right, you're gonna do 5 times with your right arm. And after that, you're gonna do 5 times on your left arm. Notice, left arm goes down first, left arm comes up first. Left arm down, left arm up. Okay? You're gonna do 5 on your right side, 5 on your left side. All right? After you've done 5 of those, you're going to give me 3 push-up negatives. What is that? All you're doing, you're in a push-up position, and you do the world's slowest push-up. Try to control yourself as slow as you can to the floor. Once you get to the floor, relax. You can go on your knees and push yourself back up and do it again. The slower, the better. All right, you're gonna feel yourself shake a little bit. That just means your muscles are working. All right, 3 of those. Get it. Let's talk about your assignment for the day. What I'm looking for you to take a video of yourself in 2 different directions doing push-ups. You can do anywhere from 5 to 15 reps. All right, you'll do push-ups facing one direction. And then you'll go ahead and do another set facing the opposite way. Alright, again, anywhere from 5 to 15 reps is what I'm looking for. Alright, very similar to what we had earlier this week. Not only are you going to record yourself, but you're also going to critique yourself. Talk about things that you're able to improve within your push-up technique. That way, when you see it in workouts in the future, you know how to better improve yourself. Alright? Don't forget, also get that survey done. Alright? This is Mr. Reddick, and I'm signing off on the gains train. Peace. Thing before I forget. If you want to challenge yourself with a fitness challenge, you can perform the push-ups that we have today, but with the Fitnessgram Pushup test. Alright? Now, the Fitnessgram Pushup test is something that 7th graders had to do in the past, and it's something that the upcoming 7th graders, I'm watching you, are hopefully going to be doing in the future. So if you want to give yourself a practice shot at it, I'll leave a link, alright? And you can go ahead and try it out. And I guess I could show you my results of the push-up test, so that way you guys have something to beat. A couple things to keep in mind. You have up to 2 errors, so let's say you miss a cadence or you missed a count, alright, or your push-up form was off, you're given 1 error. If you get 2 errors during the Fitnessgram test, at least for the push-up section, then your test is done. And just be sure that you take those 2 errors off of your total score. Alright? So, good luck, have fun, I want to see your guys' results. Before I begin, when it comes to starting the Fitnessgram push-up section, make sure you start at the very top of your push-up. Alright, the cadence is going to start with a down phrase first, so make sure you guys are at the top of your push-up. Alright? I'll show you what I got.
We'll now begin the push-up section. Ready? Begin. Down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, 10, down, up 11, down, up 12, down, up 13, down, up 14, down, up 15, down, up 16, down, up 17, down, up 18, down, up 19, down, up 20, down, up 21, down, up 22, down, up 23, down, up 24, down, up 25, down, up 26, down, up 27, down, up 28, down, up 29, down, up 30, down, up 31, down, up 32, down, up 33, down, up 34, down, up 35, down, up 36, down, up 37, down, up 38, down, up 39, down, up 40, down, up 41, down,
I'm only going 39.
up 42, down,
You guys got the rest.
up 43.